and welcome to Let's Bleepin Play. I am Bat Sean.
I'm Mason. Everybody, if you can, do the Batman.
I'm Van Crollen Thomas.
So,
Folks, it's been a hot minute since we played the game. So
we're gonna get back into the swing of things of figuring out where we were in the game because let's just say holidays and snow and sickness all happened.
Oh my. Holiday, snow, and sickness, oh my.
As you watch this in whatever month it comes out.
a time of day.
Time.
We're having a ball. Why is the skeleton red? You should get that checked out.
So I'm pretty sure
Yes.
when we last recording session, we spent a whole bunch of time talking about what we thought the Superman trailer was going to be.
Yeah, and not only
Oh
has
my
that,
god, and now it's out.
I was gonna say now it's out.
That's gonna be really funny to edit in post when I'm gonna go through and edit in like trailer clips for things or see what we were right or wrong. It's just very funny. Also, the Batman 2 got delayed in a whole nother year.
Mm-hmm.
So all those conversations that maybe in the comments are like, the f*** are you guys talking about this? Well,
Reminder: we started recording this. I want to believe right as November started.
yep.
Something like
So
that.
we're
It is January when we're recording,
and
now.
it'll probably be March or April when this comes out.
So hopefully, so if I'm getting that correct, that means that the actual Superman movie won't be out by then, right?
No.
No,
It should not be out by that point.
Okay. Because I believe, if I remember correctly, before the trailer came out, I used the phrase cautiously optimistic, and that's still how I feel after watching that trailer.
Yeah.
Because it looks really good, but there's still a couple things that I'm like,
Fair enough.
I don't know.
The thing that gives me hope is legitimately that the tone of the movie looks like it's hope.
yes, the tone they nail the tone that I want to see.
Alrighty.
It also feels like they may have put in one too many characters.
We'll see. I'm not
James Gunn also has experience with a lot of characters.
That is true.
That was
is true.
so cool. You went through the glass onto him.
That's one of my favorite things to do in this game.
He's gonna have glass shards in his back, you monster.
Thomas, do you know what you are doing?
Yes.
Okay.
At this point, we need... Poison Ivy has spread her spores all around the island. We need
gross.
to find out... Second verse, same as the first.
Ow, bullets.
My one weakness.
Batman.
That's always my favorite. I think that's probably for some reason reminds me of my favorite line from Amazing Spider-Man. It's like, oh, my one weakness is small knives.
What was it? It was an LP I was watching where it was the dude gets shot. It's like, ow, what's in that shit? Bullets. Oh, I'm useless against those.
What is it? The superhero movie line? These will cut
through diamonds. I'm not wearing
any diamonds.
Oh, that movie's so frustrating because it'll have the funniest thing you've ever seen, followed by the most painful thing you've ever seen.
Yep, but it is... That era of spoof movies were so bad that superhero movie legitimately looked like Citizen Kane when it came out.
Oh, no, in comparison to other, like, Meet the Spartans or whatever, it's like...
Or like epic movie.
Yeah.
It is genuinely, like, the best of Mel Brooks compared to those.
Yeah, it looked...
Which means it's like a 1.5-star movie with some, like, 5-star jokes.
Yep.
I've been meaning to watch a superhero movie in full. I've seen clips of it on like TikTok and stuff. And from the clips that I've seen, the conclusion that I've drawn is that if a movie like that was made now, parodying superhero movies of now, everybody would eat that shit up. I don't know if it would be I don't know if critics would love it or anything. I don't know if it'd be good, but I feel like people would love the shit out of it.
It was they were very heavily leaning in on the parodying the Spider-Man movies.
Yeah.
Now it also tries to parody X-Men and a few other things, and
The difference is, like, Spider-Man is its main focus for parody. Mm-hmm. It's not like trying to parody 100 different things at once and failing at all of them. again, I'll bring up Meet the Spartans. Because, wow, that movie is absolute garbage.
Oh, yeah. Or Vampires Suck.
I
Never
was
watched
just
that one.
about to say that.
Never
That one
watched
was...
that one.
I unfortunately had to watch it for work. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
It was painful.
I couldn't even be paid to watch that movie.
I would.
I mean, look, I was paid minimum wage to do it, so,
Look,
or maybe $1 more than minimum, but albeit minimum at the time was $5.85 still, I think, or maybe it was $6, so,
Yeah.
I made like...
Look, that's a trip to Taco Bell. I
made like...
I'd do it.
That's true, and back then Taco Bell's menu was still very cheap.
Anyway, Batman. So at this point, we need to go to Killer Croc's lair to get some spore samples that dripped into the sewers.
Woo!
And I brought this up last time, so I will repeat it. The third act of this game is a little weak. Not as superheroes. Anything with superheroes having a weak third act. What a shock. Yeah, it's weak. Not bad. Not bad at all. Just weak.
I mean, considering how strong the first act of this game
Ah,
is,
damn it.
it's one of those things that, like...
Yeah, I would say the first two acts of this game are genuine. Like, it is a masterpiece of a game, I think. The third act is, like, fine. The third act's good.
Which, I mean, when the first two acts are as great as they are, it balances out.
Yeah.
At least it's not like a fantastic opening and then the rest of the game is mid. Oh.
Huh.
What just happened? Was that what? Was that supposed to happen?
I'll let you decide.
Was that... The hell just happened?
Welcome to part 1 of Batman Arkham Asylum.
What? Huh?
Did it skip?
Batman maybe is... What?
Can you load?
Oh my god, it's Joker.
Oh.
They see me rolling.
This is so amazing. Because... Oh, I'm so happy you guys have never seen this. I am so happy you guys have never seen this. I am so happy.
I was legitimately like,
Oh my god, you're playing as Joker.
You are playing as Joker.
oh.
The hell just happened?
So good. I was really worried. I was like, what did my PS5 do? I looked down to my phone for a second. It looked
I was tempted to play up the gag like this is a really rare glitch. It means we have to start the whole game over again. I was really tempted to play it up.
honestly, you just being like, nothing. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, like you being quiet did more for because I thought like the street, like the recording crashed.
I was like, oh no, no.
Sean, your hard drive's been wiped. Oh!
You look down at your computer screen, it's just a glitched out smile. Oh crap. I don't like Scarecrow's mouth.
It is a little weird.
What's going on there?
It's like a gas mask with a scarecrow like face over it.
You can control Batman's look here, so.
But also, I know why you don't like Scarecrow in general because of the needle hands.
I don't like needles. No.
He's all yours, Joker.
What's he gonna do? What are you gonna do to him? God, Joker's got Batman all tied up. That's like his wet dream.
Nani?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm sure his pistol really went off.
Use the middle stick to dodge Joker's gunfire. Well,
Which one? There's two. Am I
This-
supposed to be playing on an N64 controller?
this is Scarecrow's doing.
Oh.
Also, him punching out of Bruce Wayne's grave is just the most badass image.
Surprise, it's Blackest Night.
He'd be a little more bony.
He'd be a little more dead.
He'd be a little more... What the hell? Is he eating a rat?
Indeed he is.
He is. This is indeed a fever dream.
Ugh. I don't like the noises he's making. Whee! Oh, hello.
That is arguably the most infamous Scarecrow tactic in the game, because so many people genuinely. Oh, damn it! I should have crouched there.
That's alright. It happens. Now you're gonna get shit talked.
And at the end of fear, oblivion.
I'm bad at the Scarecrow sections.
Why is he so like frail? Get some meat on your bones, bro. Eat some protein.
He's the Scarecrow. They can't get thick.
He can't get thick.
God damn it!
You got stuck in between there. Oh, no.
Well, because like I stopped moving forward for like a split second, and that caused Batman to start moving back because I guess I tilted the control stick wrong.
Whoopsie.
I blame myself.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just gonna take my time.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Slow and steady doesn't get squashed by Scarecrow. Jesus.
Not Jesus.
Yeah, no, is that... Oh, is it, what, oh, damn it, what's that guy's name? Little puppet dude.
Ventriloquist.
That's what I was thinking, but I didn't want to be wrong. I was like, is that
Well-
Ventriloquist?
I guess the villain's name is Ventriloquist. The dummy's name is just Scarface.
Well, that's insulting.
Uh,
Why do you have to be
Shut
calling
up.
names like that? Shut up, you're not funny. What a weird pull of a villain.
well, spoilers. Joker stole Scarface off the actual ventriloquist, so that's Joker controlling Scarface.
That's
That
actually I like
sounds
that
Joker.
actually.
Mason went from saying it's bad to, oh, that's really good.
I don't think Mason was
Well,
saying
no, I
it's
wasn't
bad,
saying
just
it,
weird.
No, I wasn't saying it was bad. I was
I
saying
know.
it's
Damn it!
I was playing it up for the joke, Mason. It's okay. It's okay.
Batman, why you gotta be 250 pounds of pure muscle? I stopped holding the analog stick and you kept moving.
I mean, it could be, the wall of meat that is new Batman.
What, absolute Batman?
Is this Absolute Batman?
6'8" Batman.
God, I want to see Absolute Batman modded into like Arkham City or Arkham Knight.
How about
That'd be hilarious.
it? One punch takes down every criminal. Oop.
Whoa. Is that a smaller Scarecrow holding you hostage?
Indeed it is. This is where reality goes to cry, so...
I was about to say.
I shouldn't be doing this, I shouldn't be doing this, I shouldn't be doing this, I shouldn't be doing this. Hey, yo!
And then after all of that, this is where you die.
Yeah, watch.
That was close.
That was a mistake.
Oh, and that wasn't far enough.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna be bad because I saw it moving away, but I'm like, maybe it'll start moving back. No, it did not.
Hopefully, there was like a checkpoint in
There
this
was.
sign. Oh, there was. Okay, that's good.
You can tell there's a checkpoint when it starts doing the auto-saving.
Oh, yeah.
Move, Batman, Jesus.
Get out the way.
Oh, I realized the thing was moving.
Yeah.
And I was like, you're going to get caught. You're going to get caught. Oh, the large quilt saved you. I know it's
I was about to say.
It just had the pattern of like, those old-timey quilts.
I guess.
Thanks, Bat Grandma. His parents are dead, but his grandma's fine. It's just this regular, generic grandma in a Batman hood.
Just sitting there knitting at all times. That's how Batman got so good and made his own suits.
I'm making you a new suit, honey. Your suit right now, it's too dark. You need some
Grandma.
colors.
This one will stop bullets.
Okay, I'll wear it, Grandma.
I made this bat symbol out of the gun that killed your parents.
Do you
Oh
got
my
anything
God, Grandma.
that'll stop dogs? Dogs,
I have
Pretty well
bonios.
against cats.
Rottweiler, or Chihuahuas?
God, what a weird line. Is that Dark
That's-
Knight? Or is that Dark Knight Rises?
I think it's Dark Knight because he's talking. It was a big dog. I think.
Yeah.
I think it's Dark Knight
Yeah.
because early on, the
The fake Batman and
yeah,
there's
yeah,
a dog. Yeah.
where he's not wearing hockey pads.
Yeah.
It's been ages since I've seen the Dark Knight trilogy.
It's been a while for me, too.
I watched Batman Begins last year for like Batman Day or whatever.
I think it's been a while since I've seen them because I've watched them so many times that like I can I can basically recall them all from memory.
I watched 2 Batman films last year. I watched Batman Begins and Batman and Robin. So
that's
The dichotomy.
yeah, one good movie and Batman Begins.
Oh,
I'm kidding, obviously.
Damn.
2 great films.
Sure, Grandpa.
One of them you never leave. One of them you never leave the cave without.
No, I'm leaving Batman and Robin at the cave.
Grandpa, take your meds.
And
So
then a
you
skeleton
thought
popped
you'd
out.
gotten out of the horrors, but Scarecrow with his needle hands said
You
no.
thought you were done with the horrors, but it is I, Scarecrow.
You know, I know you said Scarecrow, but Joker really is like the Dio of comic book villains because he's literally just like, yeah, I'll burn your dog. I'll kick your dog. I'll do literally everything to make your life miserable.
But
Look,
is he in a?
or is that Reverse Flash? Might be Reverse
It
Flash.
might be Reverse Flash.
Oh, Big Skelly.
Big dude.
Big. Is that what the skeleton of the big guys looks like? Ugh. It's very ribby.
He got a little head and big arms.
Big head.
Oh.
Tiny arms.
And he goes down like a bitch.
That is one of the movies.
Meet the Robinsons.
Meet the Robinsons, yeah.
Yeah, people like love that movie, and I watch it. I'm like, the ending saves it.
Yeah,
Like, I think the
That's
ending
true.
Really
That
saves
is
it.
that is. It's a very solid ending.
It is a
I'll give
movie
it
that was mired in production issues.
That doesn't surprise me.
Absolute.
Oh, that was a bullshit and a
and-
half hitbox, but all right.
Multiple.
I won't complain.
It was when Disney was reorganizing a lot of their animation studio. It was a. It's a movie that was full of messy development, and it's got funny moments.
Yeah, again, the movie's fine.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think it's awful by any means, but people call it like one of Disney's greatest CGI movies, even, and I'm like,
There are a lot.
It does have the one really great joke in it is when he's like, "What does Cornelius look like?" Tom Selleck.
You ingested
That was good.
enough toxins to drive 10 men insane. What are you? I'm
That's one of the few times I really wish he had just said, "I'm Batman."
So
Because I'm Batman.
I think it was on. I think it was on during our Shadow playthrough. We had a whole conversation about the Juggernaut.
Uh-huh.
So I recently did watched a bunch of like deep dive stuff. Like, do you know all about the history of the I'm the Juggernaut bitch?
I know.
There's a
It was, I
history
know. I
behind
know. It was. I know. It was like a meme.
So it was a line from like this group of people that like dubbed over shows, like kind of like what the abridging stuff would do later on, but they did it with mostly American shows, like
So like riff tracks, kind of.
kind of they did their own voices over X-Men, Power Rangers, I think Ninja Turtles, maybe He-Man. I can't remember. They did a bunch of those. So they had this whole thing, and that it became a meme. I'm the Juggernaut bitch. They kind of made the Juggernaut this like crazy, this crazy, more personality than the Juggernaut has ever had in any X-Men.
Right.
And they brought that out. Well, X-Men 3 is coming out, and Brett Ratner sees this video, and he goes, "Oh my gosh, this is going to be so funny. I need this in the movie." Let you know, the movie is in post-production at this point.
Oh wow.
So they go
For
back
God's sake.
and spend an ungodly amount of money, drag Vinnie Jones back to film the scene. So he says, "I'm the Juggernaut, bitch," and then don't give credit to the people who did it.
Oh,
That doesn't surprise me.
That's
First of all, also, if you ever want to watch it, because Vinny Jones is in something recently, and he had a lot of questions, because at the same time Deadpool and Wolverine was out, and he'd like literally talk about how X-Men 3 was literally the worst experience he has ever had, and how Brett Ratner is the worst.
God damn.
But it was like a line that, like, again, I had always kind of associated with X-Men 3 because that was kind of like what I knew. And like learning where it's from, I was like, oh, it's actually from these guys. And basically 20th Century Fox, through Brett Ratner and all of it, were like, that's funny. We love it. We're going to put it in our movie. Also, your channel needs to go away.
Yeah,
Wow.
none of that surprises me.
They do not have a YouTube channel anymore.
Oh, that's
Yeah, that I knew it came
up.
from like a meme or something.
Yeah, it was from these guys. They did a lot of like the early 2000s, early YouTube
Hi.
stuff, and it's one of those that I was like, oh. So anyway, we're never going to ever have anything funny or popular enough to get in a movie. But God, can you imagine how it would suck to say something funny, parody something, have it funny, see it on the big screen of the thing that you're parodying, and then find out that like they don't get credit and they
And
also
then
are like
and-
cease and desist.
I was gonna say, and then get told take your shit down.
yeah, that's messed up.
Anyway, that was just something that I saw recently. I was like, we did have that Juggernaut conversation not that long ago, honestly. It was funny how it came
How do
up.
you remember half the shit we talk about?
I have a weird memory, Mason. I can remember the most random things ever and cannot keep my schedule straight ever.
Fair enough. Meanwhile, I can't remember anything.
Fish brain.
Remember that Sean and I also edit the parts. So.
We do. That does help us
that's
remember
true.
a lot of
That's
it.
true.
We go through a process.
So
of,
I had to listen to that X-Men conversation a number of times.
yeah. You know, tune in. Keep tuning in for our great random conversations that we come up with. You know,
Figuring out where you needed to insert the "I'm the Juggernaut, bitch" scene.
I didn't insert it.
I'm the one who did.
Yeah,
And now I feel bad at inserting the exit. Now I feel bad.
You didn't know.
I didn't. I know. I just did. It's one of those that's like, oh, I learned something, and now I feel bad.
yeah.
Knowledge is pain.
That's the edgy reboot of Schoolhouse Rock. Knowledge is pain.
Jesus Christ.
Something that this game has done, I think, pretty well is keep the look of the enemies kind of rotating, like the slight difference of like tattered clothes, torn clothes, different faces, face painting, different things. They've been able to
Yeah.
keep enemies at least semi-fresh throughout the whole game.
Even though they all
Agreed.
kind of like act.
They all are kind of modeled like the same motion, things like that, but slightly different models.
Yeah.
Even like we were fighting the skeletons, the last one that did a lot of the same motion, but
Right, no. It's the same model work and everything, but it's...
they throw new skins on it.
Yeah, they changed just enough to make it, like, not completely, you're fighting the exact same people for, like, 8 hours or however long it takes to beat this game.
How does his cape still work with those massive holes in it?
Don't ask. And I think you've asked that before.
Did I?
It's worse in every other game of the series, but specifically Arkham Origins. In Arkham Origins, there are just chunks of it torn out, and it's like, that should not work.
What's he got in there? Drugs?
Fear gas,
So drugs.
I guess.
You telling me you haven't gone crazy off the fear gas?
I think that is the funny thing at the beginning of Dark Knight is that Scarecrow is like selling the fear gas as drugs, but like they're like,
By the way, bye, Scarecrow.
Oh my god.
nice. Oh, yep. Oof. But he's selling it. And that's why they're like, I told you they would take you places, just that you may not like the places
Places
that
they
take
take
you. Like that is the whole thing in that is that like he is selling it at drugs, but it's not becoming a hit on the. Because I don't think anyone takes drugs to
I don't think anyone
experience
takes
their
drugs.
fears.
I was going to say, I don't think anyone takes drugs to experience their greatest fears.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you're like a really, really bad masochist, then.
Well, even then, masochism I feel like would be more physical.
Yeah,
but-
I think
Fair point.
I don't think you're taking it to
You telling me there's no such thing as mental masochism?
I'm sure someone
I'm
out
sure
there is.
somewhere, but like, whatever. I don't care.
Yeah, that sure, Mason.
Okay, something I'm just now noticing. I really like Batman with a stubble. I like the way that looks.
I do dig it. Specifically in a lot of Scott Snyder stuff where Batman's just exhausted. I think specifically of All-Star Batman from like 2018, where he's just exhausted. He has this stubble, and you can tell he is just like 2 seconds away from a complete mental breakdown, whereas usual Batman is like 4. Okay, so yeah, Batman explained it there. This is Killer Croc Slayer. You technically are supposed to do this. Move as slowly as possible. However, crouch walking exists, so just do that.
Game in the system.
There's so much green in here. It's very green.
It is. Sewers just tend to be green in video games. I've never been in the sewer in real life because
Oh, dude, you're missing out.
I'm sure I am.
Mason's like, that's where that's where you find prime property. I'm building multiple houses.
Yeah, beachfront real estate.
Yeah, you said you've always wanted a house near the water. There you go. Oh,
Howdy.
hi, Killer Croc.
Howdy.
Oh shit.
That's right. You can't wrap it. Whoops. Well, Batman died.
I did something.
He will enjoy feasting on her bones.
Oh my god.
But will he get to feast again? Next time on Let's Bleep and Play.